Welcome back to Beach Garage, where I work on Japanese KEI trucks all day long here in the subtropics of Southeast Asia. And I got something exciting today. Check it out. Skaboof! Picked myself up some mags. And these are the 114 millimeter PCD measurement, which is a little bit of an oddball, I hear, because most of them are like this one, which is 100 PCD bolt pattern. And but these are for my other 4x4 turbo project KEI truck. And what I want to do right now is I want to take them over to the truck and just kind of mock them up and get a visual what they're going to look like. But quick specs on these is that, as you can see, one pair is wider than the other, about 1.25 inches wider. So that's obviously going to go on the back side. I'll put these on the back, and these will go on the front. They're both 13-inch rims, and they both, of course, have the 114 millimeter PCD bolt pattern, and they're mismatched, as you can see, which I only picked these up for $20 each rim from a local junkyard, and I had a good time talking with the guy that was there, who has his junkyard his whole life, and he knows all about these KEI trucks and other vehicles that are common in Southeast Asia. And so it was just a pleasure to speak with him. And for 1,000 pesos, Philippine pesos, which is, it's only 20 bucks a pop, I just took them off his hands, and I'm gonna see if I can do them a little justice. But let's do this mock-up and see what they kind of look like on the vehicle. I'm really excited, and I also want to tell you my plans on what I'm going to do with them. Check this out. Okay, so that's the rear tire, and that's the front, and I think they look really cool, very era appropriate, and I'm happy just to see that they indeed do fit the bolt pattern. So it's a verified check on the measurements that they fit this vehicle. These are a little bit wider than normal bolt pattern, but I like the way they look. I mean, it's a little funky, but it's like era appropriate funky, and the backer's a little bit meatier. Even without tires, you can get a feeling of a little aggression in that stance. And I like the front rims. It's got like, feels like it's like rally inspired going on here. And it's not exactly by meaning. I didn't exactly try to do this mismatch setup. I would have gotten a match setup, but I just kind of get a kick out of being able to junkyard shop around here in Southeast Asia and get to know the people. And, you know, these just came to me, and why not? What I'm going to do is, my plan is, I'm going to, they need to be all equal tire height, because this is an all-wheel drive vehicle. So in order for that all-wheel drive vehicle to work properly, the height of the tire has to be equal. Now, obviously the widths are off, and the back are wider, which is okay, because a 13-inch tire will fit both of these rims. That's not the problem. The tire will adjust to fit the rim, and you'll have kind of a cool, like, kind of flattened look in the back, and then it'll look a little bit more like a skinnier look in the front. But that's just the width, and the height is going to be the same. And then what I'm going to do is, as far as the design, I'm going to paint these one solid color. So that'll kind of bring them together and minimize the mismatch. And I'm going to paint them like a cream color. I'm going to use some urethane paint and try to get a good kind of cream color, light colored color, bring and kind of tie it in and see if that works. And I'm just stoked out on this. You know, I'm really vibing on this. This is looking cool. You know, I'm really happy to have these mag rims over the stock rims, which when I bought the vehicle, which were these. I painted these, and I really wanted to use them. There's a problem though with steel rims, especially out here in a rainy tropical climate, is that it's rust. And I painted them inside and out with metal paint, and unfortunately I don't have trust in these rims. And I've already had one of them blow out. It sprung a leak from the inside. It's where the welds are that becomes corroded. And so that is the main reason. But of course, it's a little bit, you know, these mags are going to be lighter, have less unsprung weight, and they're not going to ever corrode like a steel tire would. And that's reassuring, and there's better performance. And now also, now that I got this cool setup, it's just looking tricker and more specialized, like that Japanese tuning look, which is justified for this vehicle since it does have four-wheel drive turbo, and it has a very unique Frankenstein motor that you can see in one of my other videos. Look for it. All right, guys. Cheers. Bye.